Hey Rashad, this is the video that George said we put together, kind of going over exactly what needs to happen in order for you to get clients coming through your door through your site online. You might be wondering why we do stuff like this, and to be real transparent, we realize that a lot of companies have tried SEO in the past, and they use people who they didn't really know were actually not skilled in SEO the right way, or maybe they just didn't do the research, and those SEO companies couldn't help them in the way that they were skilled in. And then some of them just don't know what SEO is, so they just stick away from it because they hear a lot of hype about it being crazy expensive. And so what we do, we put together videos like these, and we give them actually 3 free bonuses that if they implement right now will drastically improve their customer basis. And they tend to come back and say, wow, I cannot believe you guys did that. Thank you so much. My business is growing and booming right now, and I cannot maintain this. Can you please help me out? And at the end of the video, you realize that you're probably be in a similar situation, or maybe we've got some information that we can help you grow and expand your business. Then reach out to George and set an appointment for us to get together and talk a little bit further. We'll put together a killer plan step by step of what everything you need to do, and we do that for free. So without further ado, I'll get started with what I want to talk to you about today, which is just I'm gonna go over content, citations, and backlinks with you. Because now I'll hit on a couple of things I noticed that I really want you to change as some bonuses. So all I did was look up on-site fleet services in Houston area, and so well, in Texas area actually, because that has the highest search volume right now. That has about 350 searches a month that are happening. So I'm not saying that you need 350 people coming to your website, but that's a decent amount of searches for you to be really turn your business around. So the first thing I looked at content on your website, right? So Google's algorithm has changed. And what they're doing right now, they're really emphasizing on the content on the website. So if you don't have any, they're not giving you any favorability. So their minimum is 1,500 words. And that's take a couple of your services that you offer and you give some brief descriptions on them. Make sure that you're detailed in what you do. And it hits 1,500 words so that Google will give you credit for it. So one of the companies that came up when I looked for on-site fleet services was this one. These guys, the site's all right. It's not bad, but they don't have 1,500 words of content on their website either. So what that tells me is that they can be beat. Next, I want to go over citations. So I use this tool called Ahrefs. It costs about, I think it's $299, $300 a month to use. There's another tool that's a little bit more expensive. It's SEMrush. That's because it's got some other capabilities that maybe larger scale agencies need. But so the reason why I like Ahrefs is that Ahrefs is like the doctor of websites. It breaks everything apart and shows me exactly what's going on with your site, and from that I can analyze and put together a game plan to show you what needs to happen. So that's what I've done in this. So citations, right? Citations can end up being backlinks. They can also just be places you put your business as far as an online directory without getting the backlink to it. And so the reason why that matters, right, is legitimacy. If your business is legitimate, that's exactly why Google wants you to have them. A lot of people, if you've thought about like Duns and Berry, like you've got to be on the 411 network or the 411 directory for you to be able to like start pulling in some stuff to build your business credit and things like that. Like so, citations kind of work the same way. They want to put you on a bunch of different directories with high ratings. So that means they have to have been around for a while. They have to have high trust from Google for it really to affect you in a positive way. And at the end of the day, a citation is honestly free advertising. So I don't know why you wouldn't get it. You want as much as you could. So examples of some citations that you can go out and you can get right now. You can get Easy Local. You can get yellowpages.com. You can get yp.com. You can get White Pages. You can get MapQuest. You can get listed on Yelp. You can get verified on Facebook with a solid Facebook page. You can get verified on Instagram the same way you would with Facebook. Those are all free citations that you verify your business, and they're all highly rated. So you go and you get those listed, and already you've got some trust that you're building with Google because Google sees that you're expanding your business. Now, also being a veteran-owned business, you can get with the VBIOA, and they'll get you situated to where you can be listed in their directory as well, and you'll have customers coming in based on that. So again, that's free advertising, and that's also building trust with Google. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the backlinks. So some of those directories might actually give you the option to put your website on there, not just your company name, phone number, address, and email. They'll let you put on your actual website address. And those companies are providing you with do follow links back to your site. And the reason why that matters is that at this point, Google's seeing that they're allowing you to share for their domain authority. So domain authority is where if you're rated on the front page of Google, or you have a really high rating to your website, and you link to another site, then you're saying that that site is trustworthy and that they have content worthy enough for people to see. So think of it like being a popular kid at school, like associated with popular kids meant that you were popular. It works the same way for websites. So what we want to do is get you listed in a not ton, but a lot of high rated domain authoritative backlinks or websites. And that's going to bring in some huge benefactors to your website. It's going to grow this domain rating you got here. It's going to show up here that you got some backlinks, so that's some credibility. It's going to show that you got some referring domains, so some sites that are directly linking to your website and passing customers to your site. And not just that, it makes it easier for you to rank for hundreds and thousands of keywords. So I want you to understand that the only two keywords that you're ranking for right now and where you're ranking at in those is on the 7th and like 10th page of Google are mobile oil change Houston and Houston, Texas, whatever. These might actually be coming from a citation that you have already. But so it tells me, yep, site link, image pack and the site link, yeah. So your competition, on-site fleet services, I kind of wanted to show you what's going on with them. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if something's spazzing out with the number, but I wanted to show you their this specific URL itself. This is just the front page. They've got 55 keywords coming directly to it, but as you can see here, on-site fleet service, on-site fleet services. That's 100 volume search for. That's 70 volume search for. 60 volume search for. So you start to add that up already. That's 230 search volume happening right now, and that's accounting for almost 100 of the traffic that they have coming into the site. So those are people specifically looking for on-site fleet service, on-site fleet services. The one thing I would specify in here is that you need to have it keyword specific, so it should be on-site fleet service Houston, Texas, fleet services Houston, Texas, and any other service area that you have. So that's what we need to get ranked. We need to get ranked for you, and the easiest way to do that is to get you some referring domains, to get you some backlinks in order for you to see your traffic. Now, I know this was a lot of information kind of compiled together, so I'm going to go over it real quick so you can understand. Content, 1,500 words on your front page. That's going to get you credibility by Google to say that you have content that's worthy enough to be seen. Then you need citations. Citations are free advertising along with legitimacy for your business in Google's eyes. And then lastly, backlinks. Shared domain authority, being trusted, also being able to have traffic come from those sites to your sites gets you higher ranked on Google. Those are the three things you need to do right now to get yourself ranked on the front page of Google. Don't forget the keywords. If you don't use the words I'm searching for, you can't be found. So keywords actually matter. All right, thanks so much, Rashad, for checking out this video. And again, you realize that we've got a lot that we can teach you, a lot of different ways to expand your business and really get things growing for you. Reach out to George in the email that he sent the link for this, and schedule an appointment to sit down and go over that free dynamic plan step by step of what needs to happen. Thanks so much, man. Can't wait to talk to you.